What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and we are here with a review for Married to Medicine. This is season 8, episode 8. Know Your Status. DC is the name of the episode, and I got some questions about DC in particular. But without further ado, actually, before we get into the review, if you guys are watching my video and you guys come back every week, do me a solid favor. Hit the subscribe button, you guys. Hit that notification bell button as well. And then, share this video. You guys help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Please, you guys, help me get to 1,000. Retweet me. Follow me on Twitter. If you guys are not following me on Twitter, follow me. My Twitter handle is, my bad, didn't mean to burp in your face. My Twitter handle is Jbsayzwhat1. You guys can follow me on Instagram. I'm at Jbsayzwhat, just like here. Where else am I at? I don't want to give you out. Nope. Because I don't use it. But yeah, follow me on social media. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, if you come here every week, why are we doing this? Why are we going out on dates? Why are you taking me on a date and not paying for my food? You are not being a gracious host. But yeah, subscribe, you guys. Without further ado, let's get into the review, shall we? All right, you guys. So this episode, it picked up where the last one left off. Now, you guys remember in the last episode, it was the conversation with Anila, with Toya, and with, what's her name? Kiri. And, she was telling them about the fact that Contessa and Heavenly was telling her to come on the intelligent girl side, which is a snide comment, and it's a snide comment. Toya is upset. Again, it's a snide comment, so I can't really say anything else, but it's a snide comment. Like, you want to attack them because you have a MD and they have a MRS MD. You might say that they're not intelligent, but I say that they are. Like, shit, they married to a doctor. That's smart. Like, shit, marry somebody. If you're gonna marry somebody, don't live in a struggle. That's the only thing I'm gonna say to you women, to my ladies. If you're gonna get married to a man, don't live in a struggle. Shit, I'm all here for it. If you marry somebody that got some money, whatever, I'm here for it. Don't live in a struggle. That's all I'm telling you. Don't live in a struggle. Yeah, so the first half of this episode wasn't really much because we saw Anila, we saw the doctor, so they went and, checked out where they would be doing the COVID testing at for the March. So we saw that. We saw them have a good little banter about, Vice President Kamala Harris and what else? Jackie was pretending like she was calling Kamala because they're Soros. And she's a fellow HBCU grad. Oh God, you guys, pray for me when it comes to graduate school. Clark Atlanta, I really want to go to Clark Atlanta. This is my dream, but this admissions process has been a nightmare. It's been a nightmare since it began. Like, I told you guys in December that I applied for grad school, correct? You guys, I'm in April and I'm still going through this process. I started my application in December. I called them and asked, I actually called them the same week, and I was like, I did my application and it's just sitting here. It's not, it asked me for a payment, but when I go to pay for it, nothing happens. And the woman was like, oh, we just got to get to our data entry team and have them pull it. I was like, okay, cool. Then I go into January and February, I'm like, this application still has, and I actually was emailing her back and forth. She would never respond to my emails. So we had that. I was like, okay. So she finally responded to me in freaking March. From December to March, she responded to me. I was like, okay. She's like, can you come to our open house? We're having an open house tomorrow. I'm like, if it's not, she says it's virtual. I said, okay, cool, I can come. So I did the open house. She was like, oh, and I'm also going to send you the application. Oh, we didn't get your resume. I said, ma'am, I sent that resume months ago. She said, did you get a confirmation email back from us? I said, yes, I did. And she's like, well, send it again. I said, okay. And she says, I'm also going to send you your, send you an e-form of the application so you can fill that out and you can send that back to us as well. I said, oh, okay, did that. I actually printed it out, hand wrote it, and, took a picture on my phone and sent it as a PDF. So the deadline for application was April the 1st, right? I sent this on March 19th. I sent this the week of March 19th. I know this is married to message you guys, but I just need to vent real quick. So just hear me out. Don't put a comment like, why would you stop talking about the review? I need to vent. Listen, if you don't want to watch it, that's fine, but you can skip past it. I need to vent just for a minute. But yeah. So sent that and nothing happened. Sent it again. Nothing happened. Then I was like, oh my God. I waited. I was like, okay. I kept calling. Nobody answered the phone. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So April 1st, I was able to talk to my actual admissions recruiter. He was like, oh, Mr. Barrett, our intake team, our data entry team is saying that you only sent in one page. I was like, no, sir. I said, I sent in 3 pages. He says, let me reach back out to her and see what she says. He says, yeah, she sent us 1 page. I said, his name is Mr. Roberson. I said, Mr. Roberson, I can actually send you what I sent in. He says, okay, do that. He said, forward me the email. I forwarded him the email. We were on the phone. He says, oh, this is 3 pages. He said, you know what? I'm about to get this right over there to them. I said, thank you so much. So we got that done. So he says, all you need to do is just send in your graduate essay, your transcripts, and I have to send my transcripts for my 3 schools that I went to, my graduate essay, and 3 letters of recommendation. I was like, cool, that's no problem. And I said, actually, with the transcripts, those have already been ordered. I ordered those on March 10th. Actually, that's actually back when I sent that application in. So he said, okay, that's fine. So I sent in one of my letters of recommendation from a friend that I used to work with at Hertz. And then I was waiting. I needed 2 more letters, and I needed my graduate essay. So then last week, I get a freaking email from them saying, nope, I got it the week before the April 15th. Got a email from them saying, we're missing some documents. I'm like, what document? I know what documents y'all are missing. My graduate essay and my 2 letters of recommendation. Nope. They're saying, we don't have your transcript from your first college or your third college or your graduate essay or your first recommendation letter or this. I'm like, I've sent it. So I wasn't even worried about the graduate essay because I knew I hadn't sent that stuff in. But I did email him. I'm like, I've already sent in my transcripts. What are y'all talking about? So then he said, you know what, we're missing the transcript from the first college you went to. I'm like, okay. They didn't say that. They just said college 1 and 2. Don't say which I know what college 1 and 2 is. Actually, it said 1 and 3. But I sent 3. Suffice it to say, this is a nightmare. And then they just sent me an email this morning saying that they still missing the same stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, I've sent this shit to y'all. And especially with my transcripts, I get a confirmation email and a confirmation text from the people that I order my transcripts from saying 2 of them were mailed directly to y'all. And I know it was. Well, actually, 1 was mailed directly to them, and the other 2 were electronically emailed to y'all. And when y'all open it, they send me a message saying your school received your transcripts. Oh, God. This is frustrating, you guys. Pray for me. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm on Married to Medicine. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm really, really, really sorry. So, yeah, if you guys want to skip past this, I will, when I edit the video, I'll put in the comment section if you guys want to skip this, you can skip it. I'm going to try. I don't even know where I started at, so I'm going to have to watch it. But, where we at? So, Anila, why do you think that the men will take a picture of you in a bathing suit? Especially, and you asking Curtis. I'm like, girl, you asking the wrong person. Move on. Please and thank you. All right, you guys, we're going to move on now. All right, you guys. Again, I do apologize about ranting. I just needed, it's been a process, like I said, with graduate school, and I just needed to get that out at this point. But yeah, I'm sorry. So here's the question that I have that I said in my Real Housewives of Atlanta video, and I believe I said it earlier in this video. So the ladies, they have some women over. Now, Jackie said that two of the women were her friends, but one of the women that's a dentist, she introduced her, but she didn't know what she was a doctor of. I'm like, Jackie, how's she your friend? And then I figured it out. I'm like, I tweeted this. I'm like, wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Are you telling me that Bravo is about to do another franchise of Married to Medicine? I'm like, they gotta be, for them to introduce these ladies to us like this, they are about to do a Married to Medicine DC. Here's my thing with Bravo and their spinoffs of Married to Medicine, because I reviewed Married to Medicine Los Angeles seasons 1 and 2. I watched Married to Medicine Houston season 1, which was really good. I really enjoyed Married to Medicine Houston. The thing with Married to Medicine Houston was they put that on a Friday night and they didn't even promote it. That is the issue with some of Bravo's shows. They don't promote them. They don't promote, to me, I don't feel like they promote Real Housewives of Dallas well. I don't feel like they promoted Real Housewives of Salt Lake City well. I don't feel that they didn't promote Married to Medicine Los Angeles well, or Houston. They didn't promote those shows well. But they'll promote the hell out of Beverly Hills, New York, New Jersey. Like, they'll show commercials all week. They'll show reruns of them. But when it comes to these shows, it's nothing. So yeah, if they doing the Married to Medicine DC, y'all got to get the promotion together. Get the promotion together. I will say the Alicia woman, that's the one that's a doctor that Jackie didn't know what she was. She's a dentist. She came out very strong. Simone, you messy as hell, talking about going around and talking about how you move on. That sparked the whole conversation between Toya and Contessa. Contessa, if you said that to Carrie for her to come over there with the intelligent girls, you are wrong. Like 1000%. And even Heavenly said that you did say it. So why are you getting so upset and in your feelings? And then you call Toya all kinds of bitches and a dumb bitch. Like, damn. Contessa, sit down. Like, Contessa really actually annoyed me, to be quite honest with you guys. Yeah, this episode wasn't much. I'm just looking at that. This episode was not that much. But I mean, the fact that she sat there and called that woman a bitch and a dumb bitch at that, I'm like, damn. Tell Toya how you really feel. So you do, in a way, look down on Toya. Oh, that's Sharonda. Okay. I was like, who's live? So you do look down on Toya, but girl, whatever. That argument was stupid. Who the fuck you talking to? The person I'm looking at. Y'all in front of company and acting an ass. Whatever. Let's move on. All right, you guys, and then let's wrap the episode up. Yeah, again, this episode wasn't much. I mean, I love the episode. I definitely love this part of the episode where they did the COVID testing out there on the march on Washington. My bad. Love that. Definitely. I do love with the Married to Medicine cast how they may bicker and argue with each other, but when they go on their cast trips, they always give back to the community, and that is the one thing that I love about this show and this cast. They can put their petty differences aside, just to help out. So I love that. They watched the march. Powerful. It's just interesting in this day and age where we are. We've advanced so much as we've advanced, but even with the advancement, we're still stuck and stagnant. We're still having to say that we are equal. We're equal. We're human. We deserve the same right. We deserve the same rights. We deserve to be treated the same way that our Caucasian counterparts are. It's just crazy. Like, I was having a conversation, or it was this ignorant person on Twitter going back and forth with me because I commented on someone's tweet. It's about the whole situation with Dante Wright and Makia. And, people trying to say that, oh, they weren't complying with the cops and whatnot. But then when you show them footage of a white person not complying with the cop, they have so many excuses for it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I found, like this one person said, "Oh, show us that it happened, or it doesn't, or show us it happening, or it doesn't happen at all." And I said, "I'll wait for you to, Google for the next 24 hours to find something." I hit them with the comeback of, I don't have to I don't have to Google for 24 hours. It's easy to find the stuff. And I found this one particular video of this elderly white woman who got pulled over. I can't remember what she got pulled over. I don't know I think her registration might have been expired on her car. It was something that was easy to fix. So the cop was going to give her a ticket it was an $80 ticket. And she told him, you can't just give me a warning. I'm not taking that ticket. So then when he said, okay, you're under arrest. She says, well, give me the damn ticket. I'll sign it. He says, no, it's not working like that. Like, you're under arrest at this point. So she drove away. He following behind her. He went up to the door. He did have his gun pulled on her. He had his gun pulled on her. He told her to get out the car. But he switched the gun and he opened the door. He put the gun back in his holster. He opened her door. He pulled her. He got her out, but she's fighting with him at this point. So he got his taser this time and tased her ass and arrested her. But then this person is gonna come at me and say to me, "Oh, she's an elderly woman. She's not holding a weapon. She didn't flee the scene." I said, actually, she did flee the scene. On top of that, she attacked him. She's fighting with him. And she's an elderly person. She's not gonna hurt him. That's the problem in itself right there. You think because she's an elderly person, she's not gonna hurt the man. The man has a gun on him and they're fighting. She's fighting with him. She could take that man's gun and boom, shoot him and kill him. Like, I need people to stop thinking just because people are elderly, they can't do anything. Yes, they can. I do know that there are some serial killers that are elderly. Like, what the fuck? But whatever. So yeah, it's crazy how they can defend that. You can defend a white person fighting with a cop, and you can defend a white man going up to a cop with a knife in his hand, telling him to get the fuck back. You can defend that, but then you want to say this whole thing about the Makia situation. She was gonna shiv this girl. Well, the man could have shot her in her leg. You must have never shot a gun, because it's hard to get a good shot of a person to shoot him in the leg. That is the dumbest comment that I should have said. That's the dumbest shit that you could have ever said. It's hard for him to shoot her in the fucking leg, but it was easy for him to shoot her near her where her arteries are. It was easy for him to shoot her up here in this area, but he can't shoot her in the motherfucking leg. Make it make sense. How can he not shoot her in the leg, but he can shoot her up here? And then I said, okay, let's take the situation out of not shooting her. Why come he didn't tase her? Oh, tasers are not effective. Whatever. Then I said, why not tackle her? Oh, he was far away from her. He couldn't get to her in enough time. And then he's going to put his life at risk. He's a man. That is a 16-year-old girl, 15, 16-year-old girl. He's stronger than her. And I'm pretty sure if he's a cop, cops can run. Most of them can. But, it's just, I just really I get sick of trying to preach this message that our lives matter as well. That's what we're saying. Black lives matter too. We're not saying that your life don't matter. We're just saying, in order for you to say all lives matter, our lives have to matter first. And then, I'm preaching I just feel like I be, and then this person also gonna say, oh, my bad, you guys, my phone is dying. Then this person also gonna say to me, your president is a fraud. So was yours, whatever. But yeah, you guys, let's wrap this episode up real quick. So we then see the ladies, they get back to the crib and they're getting ready to go out to dinner, and they left Carrie and Lisa. Now Neela, girl, you cheap. If you have somebody, put your makeup on you, beat your face, and you didn't pay them, you would be lucky that you would have got a half beat with me. Like, this side of your face would have been beat, this side of your face would have been bare if I didn't get my money. Because I would have told you to take my makeup off. Period, point blank. I did like that situation at dinner when Carrie called Damon Daddy. She says, you don't call him Daddy. She says, okay, Dr. Damon Daddy. And that's where the episode ends, you guys. Once again, I'm sorry about that rant earlier in the video. But it felt good to get that out. It really did. But you guys, that is the review. Like this video, leave your comments in the comment section below, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell button so you guys are aware of when I drop anything else, and share this video. And until the next one, you guys, stay safe out there, take care of yourselves. Remember, wash your hands, wear your mask, socially distance, and we will get through this together. And stay blessed, you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. What is the next video I'll see you guys for? Nothing on Monday. Nothing on Tuesday, right? Do we have anything on Tuesday, you guys? Yes, we do. I'll see you guys for the season finale of Delilah, and I'll see you guys, I believe, for the mid-season finale of The Oval. And I'll see you guys then. And that's it for me. That's my turn. Bye. Hey. I don't know why I did that. Bye, guys.